Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovery Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin was a British naturalist who was born in the Mount House, Shrewsbury, England on February 12, 1809. He did poorly throughout school, nevertheless, he attended the University of Edinburgh and the University of Cambridge. A professor at Cambridge encouraged Charles' interest in natural history. He received a bachelor's degree from Cambridge in 1831. From December 1831 to October 1836, Darwin served as a naturalist with a British scientific expedition aboard the HMS Beagle. The expedition visited places throughout the world. Darwin was responsible for collecting and making notes about the animals, plants, and the geology of the countries they visited. Darwin collected items everywhere. The ship weighed anchor. He found huge fossils in South America of recently extinct mammals. After experiencing an earthquake in Chile, he noticed the land had been raised. He knew of raised beaches elsewhere high in the Andes with fossil seashells and trees which had once grown on a sandy beach. He observed the earth is constantly changing, with land rising in some places and sinking in others. He collected birds and insects and sent shipments back to Cambridge for experts to identify. Darwin was the first dedicated naturalist to visit the Galapagos Islands off the west coast of Ecuador. Darwin noticed that although the different islands had similar creatures and plants, many seem to have adapted to suit their local environments. Finch is a type of bird, for example, had different beaks on each island, suited to eating the particular seeds or insects found there. He also noted remarkable differences between the mockingbirds found on and Cristobal, Borneo, and two other islands. He began to wonder how so many species, groups of similar plants or animals, came to be on these islands. When he returned to England, he devoted his time trying to figure out why these species varied from place to place. To explain this process, Darwin formed his theory of natural selection. Charles Darwin co-developed his theory of evolution with Alfred Wallace. In 1858, Darwin revealed his theory of evolution by natural selection to explain how animals adapted to their environment to survive. And the following year, he published On the Origin of Species, a book that would change the world forever. Darwin explained how species can evolve, change, or develop over time through a process called natural selection. It shocked everyone because until then, it was widely believed that all animals on the planet had been made at the same time by one creator. Some people still believe that today. But Darwin scientifically proved that all the species on Earth had evolved from earlier species, that includes us. Darwin waited 20 years to publish his theory of evolution due to worries that people were not ready for his radical ideas. Darwin spent the rest of his life studying specimens, doing experiments, corresponding with other scientists and writing about his findings. Charles Darwin continued writing about his theory in several other books. Charles Darwin died on April 19, 1882 at the age of 73 and is buried in Westminster Abbey. At the time of his death, Darwin and his colleagues had convinced most scientists that his theory of evolution was correct. He was regarded as a great scientist and revolutionized scientific ideas. There were lots of things named after Charles Darwin. The Charles Darwin Research Station on the Galapagos Islands is named after him. Several species of animals and plants have been named after Darwin in his honor, such as Darwin's frog and Darwin's finches. A life-sized seated statue of Darwin can be seen in the main hall of the Natural History Museum in London. A statue of Darwin is in front Shrewsbury Library. The building that used to house Shrewsbury School, which Darwin attended as a boy, it was put there in 1897. Another statue of Darwin as a young man is located on the grounds of Christ's College, Cambridge. Darwin Day is a celebration that commemorates the birthday of Charles Darwin on February 12, 1809. The day is used to highlight Darwin's contributions to science and to promote science in general. Darwin Day is celebrated around the world. Thanks for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous